Alright guys, as promised, we are still sticking with these same pages. However, instead of talking about line graphs today, which we're going to get back to line graphs, we're going to talk about bar graphs. Now you're going to see some similarities, but when you hear the difference between line graph and bar graph, they're both graphs, but can you probably tell what one has lines and the other one has bars, right? Well, here's a bar graph. Again, it's still a graph, has a lot of data, has a lot of information, but it's made with bars. That's what's going to tell you the information. But again, notice you have titles, right? Quantities of fruit sold. You have the y-axis, and a little trick for you. Maybe it works for you, maybe it doesn't, but you know how a Y has that long stick that goes up and down on the side? That's how I remember. That's the one that goes up and down, because the Y has a long stick that goes up and down. If that helps you remember, great. If it doesn't, you can have your own little trick. But again, the Y-axis is very important in saying, okay, that's the quantity of fruit in kilograms. And the X-axis, well, that's pretty obvious. You know, that's the fruit, right? And this is just showing you that sometimes you look at grapes, whoa, you got to look all the way over here, but you can see that it follows a line, and so, well, they sold 5 kilograms of grapes, right? And again, without even doing a whole lot of research, you can probably tell what's the most popular fruit they sold. Well, which bar is the tallest? Blueberries, right? Apples is second. Bananas and grapes aren't the most popular. Man, I'd probably pick bananas and grapes first, huh? That's just me, but apparently not many people like the same fruits I do. But anyways, here's another example. Again, I know it's got a lot of extra stuff in there to try to help you out. Some of that it might be too much, but just trying to tell you, here's good parts of a bar graph. It's got the title, it's got the y-axis, it's got the x-axis, and that tells you just all the data. Okay, here's the number of students and their favorite colors, and here's the actual colors. And look, it has a nice little scale here like this, but you can tell whatever student they asked what's your favorite color, apparently the most picked yellow. If you want to know the exact number, 16. 16 students like yellow. Red apparently is not their favorite color, because only, oh well, let's see, right in between 6 and 8, they don't even have a label. You can figure out that's 7, right? 7 people like red. And then we have here pretty much the same thing, right? Favorite color, the students, they ask them all in this class. Wow, yellow is last for this class. And blue, with 20 students, they chose blue. That's just what a bar graph tells you. Here's again, I think your assignment's all about what pets you own, but the y-axis tells you the number of people, the x-axis tells you the pets, and here again, what pet do you own? Apparently, whoever they asked, most of them, in fact, 11 of them owned cats, right? Apparently, rabbits aren't all that popular in this place because only 4 of them own rabbits. But at any rate, here it is, your exact assignment. 5 questions, all based on this bar graph. You have the title, you have the y-axis, you have the x-axis, and you just got to do this, use the bar graph to answer the question. How many dogs do the students have? Oh, look at dogs, okay, got it. How many birds, how many cats, how many fish? Now, careful at number 5, it says, do they have more fish or more cats? Anyways, I think you're going to get an A+ on this assignment. Hey, bar graphs aren't going away because the next 2 days are kind of bring line graphs and bar graphs together and get a little bit more data about them. But hey, Lord's blessings to you guys as you praise your Savior.